Hello class, today I'm going to teach you how to take apart, clean, and reassemble an AR-15. It's the civilian model of military M16. Once you've made sure that there are no bullets in it, it's completely safe to go, you can then start taking it apart. The AR-15 is in two different parts, the upper and lower receiver. These are held together by two pins on the main body here. I usually push these pins out using a bullet, but you can use a screwdriver or something else. Once you push out the back pin, you should be able to separate the AR-15 like that, and then remove the front pin, same way, just push it out, pop it out, two separate parts. You now got your lower receiver and your upper receiver. The upper receiver is what we're going to be cleaning today. The lower receiver doesn't usually get a lot of. Grab the charging handle, and pull it out, your bolt carrier group, and your charging handle should come out. Set the barrel aside for the moment because we're going to disassemble the bolt carrier group. First part you got to pull out is a cotter pin right in the side. It's in a recessed location right here. Grab that, pull it out with a pair of needle nose pliers, should come out freely. And then this gear portion in the back, you're going to rotate it, and you're going to see that on the top here, there's a pin with a rectangular head. Okay? Before you can pull that out, you got to remove from the center of the bolt carrier group firing pin. Looks like a big nail. Now that that's out of place, you can move this other pin with the rectangular head. You can turn it 100 or 90 degrees so that the rectangular head is running parallel with the bolt carrier group, and that pin should come out. Then you can pull out the gas rings in the back. You want to look these over, make sure that there's nothing broken, cracked. Look for buildup. Often a lot of carbon will build up right here. You want to scrape that off with some solvent and a wire brush. Clean the pins, clean everything, make sure there's no extra oil, gunk, or anything built up onto it. And then you're going to go ahead and reassemble it just in reverse order the way you brought it together. You take this pin, the gas ring pin here, with a big hole in the center of it, you're going to insert it and make sure that that hole lines up with the top so you can put this large pin right back in. Once again, you're going to insert it with the rectangular head running parallel with the body of the bolt carrier group. Then you're going to turn it 90 degrees so the head is running perpendicular with the body. And then you're going to grab that gear portion and pull it. Just pull it back out. It should slide all the way back. Now you can reinsert the firing pin, just like that. And then you can put the cotter pin back in. Make sure you put this on the right side. There's a recessed location for the head of the cotter pin. If you put it in on the other side, the gun will jam very, very hard, and you will not be able to fire it again. The cotter pin can sometimes be a little bit difficult to get back in because the legs are wanting to spread and go a different direction. But once you have it in, it should be good to go, just like that. Now that you've disassembled and reassembled your bolt carrier group, you can go ahead and clean the barrel. I like to use a bore snake in cleaning. This is a piece of material that removes the debris, and it's also got a wire brush built into it so that it will clean the rifling as it goes. I will take a little bit of solvent here. I got a spray applicator, but you can get it where it's just like a squeeze bottle. I'm going to spray that right into the barrel and let it run down the barrel a bit too. Now I'm going to take this bore snake and I'm going to feed it in through the receiver side, because when I pull this through, I want any debris or material to come out at the end of the barrel. I don't want it back in my receiver. Pull that, and with a little bit of effort, it should come out just fine. I would run that through 3-4 times, and then visually verify down the barrel if there's any more debris that you can see. You should be able to see a clean rifling if it isn't. Now we're going to reassemble it. I'm going to place the upper receiver upside down like this, and I'm going to grab the charging handle. The charging handle has a flared portion right here at the end. You can see it. There's a spot inside the housing here where that flared portion slides into just right. Slide it forward a bit so the charging handle holds itself. Then you're going to grab the bolt carrier group. Make sure that this geared portion is slid all the way out so that large pin does not get in the way. You then insert that portion first into it. Should line up and it should catch with the charging handle. and everything should slide in locked together. After that, you put the lower receiver on, just like when you took it off, and line up the pinholes. And these pins should be able to be pushed just into place. So it's like this, and then you swing it in. It should fit snugly. You want a tight fit. You don't want to have a loose weapon. Anything that's going to cause it to misfire, not operate as it should. Once you've put everything back together, you really just need to do what's called a function check. This helps make sure that you put it together safely. There's no magazine, no clip, no bullets. You visually verify that the chamber has no bullets in it, and then you can actually take the select switch, put it in the fire mode, and pull the trigger. You should hear a click. That means the firing pin went. Maybe do it one more time just for verification. Charge it, and click. Now you know that it functions correctly because it's a semi-automatic weapon, fires one round at a time. The gas from the bullet should cause it to reset itself so you don't have to keep pulling back the charging handle every time. That is how you clean an AR-15. Everything should be done safely when you do this. Your life, health, and welfare could depend on it. So let's make sure that we always clean it correctly, and when we're finished, we keep it in a safe mode and not out of the way of children. Thank you. Have a good day.